Solana co-founder Anatoly Yakovenko recently highlighted the lack of proper regulatory frameworks as the biggest challenge for the blockchain industry. He believes that the best way to overcome this roadblock was for regulators to implement a proper regulatory framework that would ensure compliance. SOL showed a minor price correction for the past few days. At press time, it was trading at $19.665. Its price rose nearly 30% following the news of Ripple securing a partial victory in its legal battle with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission on the 13th of July. But it couldn't maintain its price rally. The U.S. District Court of the Southern District of New York ruled in its judgment that the sale of Ripple's XRP tokens on crypto exchanges, and though programmatic sales did not constitute investment contracts, hence it is not a security in this case. But the court also ruled that the institutional sale of the XRP tokens violated federal securities laws. The crypto industry wrapped up the judgment instantly, generating a price rally across tokens, but the coins couldn't sustain the price rally. And even as Sol is touted to be the Ethereum killer, Solana Labs co-founder Anatoly Yakovenko seems to be in agreement with the idea of using Ethereum as a layer 2 family for the Solana blockchain. Would it be possible for Ethereum to be at Solana L2? Probably more likely than you might think at first glance. L2s are bridge protocols that provide one way to security. In this setup, holders of Solana assets on Ethereum would have finality guarantees that they can exit back. The problems in personal special story. It's even Ethereum founder Vitalik Buterin is an admirer of the Solana protocol when the SEC sued Binance and Coinbase in early June, labeled several altcoins, including Sol, as securities. Butter in red, the manner in which the regulator is targeting projects like Solana. One comment I'll make is that I feel bad that Solana and other projects are getting hit in this way. They don't deserve it. And if Ethereum end up winning through all other blockchains getting kicked off exchanges, that's not an honorable way to win. And in the long term, Vitalik, Ethan described in Suprise, June 30th, 2023. Heading into 2023, SOL was hovering around the $10 support zone. It was already in the grips of a downtrend that stretched back to November 2021, back when Sol was trading at $200. Just as investors began anticipating further losses across the crypto market in January, Bitcoin climbed past 17,000 and shifted the shorter-term sentiment to bullish. Solana benefited massively from this shift and recorded gains of 175% in 21 days. However, it could not breach the $26, $28 resistance zone, which has acted as supports in June, November 2022. We asked ChatGPT for its take on the price, network health, and the trajectory of Solana after giving it some relevant data points. ChatGPT has been a remarkable chatbot, and the updates of the past month have made ChatGPT 4.0 quite impressive. It is a powerful tool for learning and well-trained on a vast array of topics. But we must remember that the bot is engineered to mimic a human, and it's not necessarily guaranteed to be factually accurate. The jailbreak version of ChatGPT would likely be even more inaccurate, as it is specifically instructed not to say no to anything the user requests. And yet it is possible to obtain some guesses from the chatbot on what the future might hold if we provide it with details about recent price movements. So what does ChatGPT make of Solana? Does it see a route to recovery after its recent setbacks based on transaction fees and transaction speeds, ChatGPT seems to think Solana will be an Ethereum killer. We are yet to inform it of the challenges that Solana and Sol investors have faced in recent months. And let's start with the biggest dent in investor confidence. Sam Bankman-Fried, aka SBF, was one of the most vocal proponents of the Solana network. The community saw him as a credible and smart entrepreneur who was the CEO of one of the largest crypto exchanges, FTX. Even though Binance reigned supreme in terms of volume and token pairs, FTX was giving it a run for its money. Competition is also good for the industry and serves the customers. A lot has changed since then, and the SEC has charged Mr. Bankman-Fried with defrauding the equity investors of FTX, further alleging that he commingled FTX customer funds with Alameda's to make undisclosed venture investments. He faces over 100 years in jail if convicted on all counts. Not only has the reputation of Solana taken a hit, but the foundation also sold a significant amount of SOL to FTX Trading and Alameda Research. This amounted to 58 million SOL, or 11% of the circulating supply at the time FTX filed for bankruptcy. It was valued at close to $1.1 billion at the time. As expected, the price of Solana nosedived in November and declined by 45% from November 11th to 31st December, falling from $18 to $8. With rumors of FTX's insolvency circulating from November 5th, SOL had already lost 50% the previous week when it was trading near the 38 mark. This took Sol's total losses from November 2022 to 31st December 2022 to 79.4%. ChatGPT certainly sounds optimistic, and early 2023 went extraordinarily well for investors, and yet some network issues cropped up just as they had in 2022 from the 1st of January to 20 February. Solana gained 179.88% on the price charts and rallied from $9.69 to $27. The explosive rally has been credited partially to BOT, a meme coin introduced within the Solana ecosystem modeled after Shiba Inu. A part of the total 99 trillion supply was airdropped into the wallets of Solana users in December. The transaction count per day was on a downtrend in the second half of December, but this turnaround in early January is soon enough. The transactions were picking up pace once more. And the introduction of the fun meme coin did much to bring the community away from the dark, depressing shadow the FTX debacle had cast on Solana. But when fed with on-chain data and price action in recent months, the jailbroken version of ChatGPT predicted a wild ride for Solana in Q4. The network has faced troublesome outages in recent months, which might hurt investor confidence. The chatbot agreed. Predictions aside, what does price analysis tell us about Solana? At press time, SOL was trading at 1956. So the cryptocurrency's price rose 2% over the last 7 days. SOL's relative strength index and money flow index rested comfortably above the neutral 50 level, but its on-balance volume reflected a slight downtick. In conclusion, SOL's on-chart metrics pointed towards bullish market sentiment at the time of writing. While ChatGPT predicts a wild ride for Solana this quarter, its performance has hardly been praiseworthy. It is therefore crucial that traders do their own research before investing in fact, fun,